Welcome back to List Of, the channel that dares to peek behind the velvet rope, the polished facade, and the frankly questionable tourist traps to uncover the juicy secrets hiding in plain sight. Today, we're not just looking at famous landmarks, we're dissecting them. We're peeling back the layers of history, legend, and sometimes a surprisingly large amount of pigeon droppings. Get ready to see the world's most iconic spots in a whole new, and frankly, rather amusing light. First up, the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Ah, the Iron Lady, symbol of romance, engineering marvel, and a very effective way for Gustave Eiffel to avoid paying taxes on his own creation. You see, Eiffel was a shrewd businessman, and he famously housed his private apartment right at the very top. While tourists shivered on the windy observation decks, Eiffel would be up there, cozying up with guests like Thomas Edison, enjoying a view and probably sipping something far more sophisticated than lukewarm coffee. Imagine the Instagram posts he could have made. His secret pad, complete with a fireplace and basic furnishings, was his little sanctuary, a place to escape the adoring crowds. It remained a mystery for decades, a hidden penthouse in the Parisian sky, moving across the pond to the Statue of Liberty, Lady Liberty, the beacon of hope, and a surprisingly good hiding spot for a time capsule packed with rather uninspiring items. Forget gold and jewels. In 1872, the sculptor Frederick Auguste Bartholdi and his team hid a collection of contemporary newspapers, a signed copy of Bartholdi's book on the statue, and most bizarrely, a plaster cast of his own mother's nose. Yes, you read that right. His mother's nose. Apparently, he was quite proud of it. One has to wonder if future archaeologists will be more impressed by the historical documents or the surprisingly prominent nasal feature. Now, let's venture to the Colosseum in Rome. This ancient amphitheater has witnessed gladiatorial combat, mock sea battles, and countless tourist selfies. But beneath its imposing arches lies a hidden network of tunnels and chambers known as the hypogeum. This wasn't just storage space, folks. This was the backstage of ancient entertainment. Imagine a complex system of elevators, pulleys, and cages, hoisting gladiators and wild animals into the arena with dramatic flair. It was the ancient world's equivalent of a Broadway trapdoor, designed for maximum shock and awe. And sometimes, we suspect, for a quick escape route for any gladiators who drew the short straw. Next, we're off to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Famous for defying gravity, right? Well, it turns out its lean wasn't always an accident. While the soft subsoil is the primary culprit, the architects actually tried to correct the tilt in the 12th century by building one side taller than the other, creating a rather lopsided effect. It was like trying to fix a wobbly table by adding an extra leg on one side. Fast forward to modern times, and extensive engineering efforts are underway to stabilize it, essentially trying to give it a rather expensive pedicure. Our journey continues to the majestic Mount Rushmore, 4 U.S. presidents carved into granite, a monumental tribute. But what many don't know is that behind Lincoln's stern gaze lies a secret chamber. This wasn't a presidential hideaway or secret bunker. It was intended to be a hall of records, a place to house important documents and information about the sculpture, should future generations need it. Think of it as a granite filing cabinet, locked away for posterity. So far, it remains largely empty, patiently waiting for its historical contents. Let's travel to England and the iconic Stonehenge. This prehistoric monument, shrouded in mystery, has baffled archaeologists for centuries. While theories abound about its purpose, astronomical observatory, religious site, or perhaps just a really old car park, one less discussed aspect is the sheer logistics of its construction. And the not-so-secret secret? Many of the blue stones, weighing up to 4 tons each, were transported over 150 miles from Wales. How? We're talking about people in the Neolithic era. It's a testament to sheer brute force, clever engineering, and possibly a lot of shouting. Imagine a prehistoric moving company with no GPS and questionable packing tape. And finally, for something a little different, the Hollywood sign. We all know it as the glittering symbol of the movie industry, but its original purpose was far more utilitarian and, frankly, a bit cheesy. It was erected in 1923 as an advertisement for a local real estate development called Hollywoodland. The land part was eventually removed in 1949. So, the next time you see it, remember it started life as a glorified billboard trying to sell you a house. Talk about a glow-up! And there you have it. 7 famous landmarks, each with a secret or two tucked away. From presidential nosecasts to real estate ads, the world is full of hidden stories. If you enjoyed this dive into the unexpected, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to ListOf for more fascinating facts and fun explorations, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next descent into the extraordinary. What landmark secret surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep looking beyond the ordinary.